You know, you'd think a system designed to measure strength would be pretty good at it. Well, it was about to meet a power it just couldn't compute. And its final judgment? Oh man, it was going to be hilariously wrong.
He thought the real challenge was passing the test. Turns out, he was dead wrong. The real test was what happened after. A system that had no way of understanding his power was about to decide his fate.
Alright, so let's jump right back in. The hero certification exam is in full swing. While all the bigwigs are stressing about the huge number of applicants, our two guys step onto the field. You've got Genos, the super serious cyborg, and then there's Saitama, who's probably just worried about missing a sale at the supermarket.
So first up is the physical examination. This is it, a raw test of power. For Genos, this is everything, a chance to see what his cybernetic body can really do. For Saitama, it's basically a bunch of annoying chores he has to get through. And little did anyone know, this was just the beginning of the system's massive, epic fail.
First up, side-to-side jumps. The proctor hits the timer and whoosh, Saitama is just a blur. I mean, the digital counter literally can't keep up, it's glitching out trying to figure out what's happening. In 30 seconds, he doesn't just beat the record, he absolutely obliterates it, leaves behind a score that shouldn't even be possible. Okay, next up, the 1500-meter dash. The starting gun goes off and he's already finished. Seriously, before the sound of the gun even fades, he's at the finish line. Another record, completely annihilated. You can just picture the examiners. Draws on the floor, clipboard's useless. And it just kept going like this. Weightlifting, vertical jump, even whack-a-mole. It didn't matter. Every single test was the same story. These records that have been standing for years, gone, demolished one after another. The punching machine? He literally caved it in, denting the wall behind it. The examiners are just completely speechless. But what happened next? That was the truly wild part.
So after basically rewriting the laws of physics, what's Saitama's reaction? Pure, unfiltered boredom. Like, he looks like he'd rather be anywhere else. For him, the written exam was the actual hard part. This was just tedious.
And with that, the physical tests are over. Time for the results. All that insane record-breaking power gets fed into the Hero Association's supposedly perfect system. But here's the thing. How can a system built by regular people possibly measure a god? What happens next is going to show just how broken this whole thing really is.
The scores go up. Genos gets a perfect 100, flawless. He's immediately placed in S class, the best of the best. And Saitama? He gets a 71. 71! He barely passed. The guy who broke every physical record is now a C-class hero, the absolute bottom of the barrel. You can't make this stuff up.
So, how in the world does that happen? Well, it's actually kind of simple and completely insane. Genos nailed the interview because he took credit for destroying the House of Evolution. Makes sense. Saitama got a perfect 50 on the physical part, of course, but his written exam score was a 21. His essay was just that bad. So the system looked at a literal god and stamped him barely passable.
Genos is understandably losing his mind. He sees how wrong this is and is ready to protest, to challenge the whole system. But Saitama, he just stops him. He's not mad, he's embarrassed. Like, don't make a scene. For him, the rank doesn't matter at all. He's just a hero for fun, remember?
So they're officially heroes now, which means mandatory orientation seminar. Fun. And this is where they find out that, yeah, fighting giant city-destroying monsters, that might actually be the easy part. The real danger? It could be the other heroes.
This A-class hero, Snek, gets up there and just lays it all out. He explains that the Hero Association isn't some happy family. It's a brutal, dog-eat-dog competition. He warns them about newbie crushing, where veteran heroes will literally try to intimidate and break the spirits of promising newcomers just to protect their own rank. So yeah, welcome to the club. Later, Genos has to explain the whole ranking system to a completely clueless Saitama, and the gap between them is huge. S-Class, where Genos is, they're treated like living legends, the Earth's ultimate weapon. C-Class, they're basically doing petty crime patrol. Genos knows how backward this is, and he's determined to do something about it. So what does he do? He asks Saitama for a practice match. But this isn't just for practice. Genos wants to experience that power up close. He needs to understand it, to feel it. He thinks that if he can just face that overwhelming strength head on, maybe, just maybe, he can figure out the secret behind it. A secret Saitama doesn't even know himself. They head out to a remote canyon, and the stage is set. You've got the S-Class prodigy, the system's golden child, versus C-Class nobody that the system called worthless. And Genos, he is not holding back. He's planning to throw everything he's got at Saitama, all for one reason, to make his master fight seriously, even if it's just for a second.
Genos lays down the rules. This isn't a game. He tells Saitama to fight seriously, no holding back. The match only ends when one of them can't fight anymore. He needs to know what that true power feels like.
Genos doesn't wait. He just explodes forward, a blur of motion, landing these machine gun blows that are powerful enough to shatter rock. Then, he unleashes his incineration cannons, a massive full-power blast of energy that just carves a molten trench through the entire canyon. Total devastation.
And Saitama? He just sidesteps it, casually. He pops up right behind Genos, and his first thought isn't about the fight, it's, hey, you're gonna burn your clothes. I mean, in the middle of this epic battle, Saitama is worried about laundry. The difference in their power is just terrifying.
Genos begs him, please fight me seriously. Saitama just sighs, like it's a chore, and says, okay. He pulls his fist back for what he calls a punch. He stops it dead, inches from Genos' face. He never even touched him, but it's over. The air pressure from the punch that he stopped, just the wind, shoots past Genos and completely vaporizes the massive rock wall behind him. Just gone. Genos is left standing there, physically fine, but completely and utterly defeated. As the dust settles, Genos finally gets it. Saitama's strength isn't just on another level, it's in a whole different dimension. But their little debut into the pro hero world? Yeah, it's already making waves and attracting the kind of attention they probably don't want.
And right on cue, this guy shows up. Am I Mask? He's the #1 A-class hero and also a famous pop idol. He's not there to do any newbie crushing. Oh no. He's a gatekeeper. He gives Genos this really chilling warning, saying that S-Class heroes have to be more than just strong. They have to be beautiful symbols. Welcome to the bizarre politics of the elite. And after all that, after a battle that literally reshaped a mountain, how does it all end? Genos shows up at Saitama's tiny apartment. He's moved in. He pulls out a giant stack of cash and says he'll pay rent. So yeah, the whole master-disciple thing is official now. Earth's most powerful beings are now roommates.
So their hero careers have officially, and weirdly, begun. A whole new partnership is forged. But here's what they don't know. Their little test, that sparring match, it got noticed. And deep down in the ocean, a threat is stirring. An ancient kingdom is preparing to declare war on the surface. They might have survived their first day as heroes, but the worst part? It was just getting started.